Hi, welcome to the Vergas Show. I'm Sherry Hansen. Thanks for joining us today in beautiful Vergas, and I'm with Digger, Tom Anderson here. Hi, Digger.
Hi.
Thanks for joining me today. You got a nice bright shirt on that is advertising 2013 Looney Days, and you got a special part in that this year.
Yes.
I think everybody has been hearing the hype about the National Wiener Dog races.
Yes, it's the 2013 Wiener Dog Nationals at Looney Days.
And that's pretty exciting. Tell me all about it, Digger.
Well, August 10th at noon is when the races start. We've got both races and really low hurdles. And the registration starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and you don't have to pre-register, although I'd kind of like you to. And you can do that through the Looney Days website, but if you choose to just show up that day, great. And you don't necessarily have to have a wiener dog to race.
That was something interesting that you were telling me. Everybody, sitting here thinking they've got to have a wiener dog.
Something that looks kind of close to a wiener dog.
Short legs, right?
Short legs, yeah, is good enough. No black labs, no golden retrievers. But something, if you've got a Chihuahua or something like that you want to bring out for an afternoon of fun, it's a couple hours of good times, more than welcome. And you can register the day of.
Okay, so you can come, you can show up on Saturday, August 10th. In Vergas, and you can bring your wiener dog, you can bring your short-legged Chihuahua, you can bring your small dog, right?
Poodle.
Yeah,
any little dog.
And where we're located we're located on the Vergas baseball field, which is a wonderful place to be able to be holding this, right? You will be able to enter by Cheryl's Garden, is that correct?
Yep.
And is there going to be parking? Is there going to be bleachers?
Well, there's parking all over. We've got bleachers already set up. We'll have picnic tables and benches set up, and it's just a great event. It's a lot of fun. Bring your own lawn chair, because I think we'll have a lot of people here.
Okay, so tell me the history of what experience do you have?
Well, I started this down in Savage, Minnesota in American Legion back in the, it was 7 or 8 years ago.
Okay.
And we started out with only like 50 people coming to the races and 10 dogs. And now when we do the races, we've got around 40 dogs and around 300 people.
Oh, wow.
And then also at Oktoberfest on Harriet Island in Minneapolis, we do the wiener dog races there. I coordinate them there. Okay. And I've been involved at Canterbury Park, too, with their wiener dog races.
Okay, so you are a wiener dog owner, right?
Yeah, I've got 3 of them.
You've got 3 of them, okay. And so tell me if I was a new wiener dog owner. I just, had it. And so just bought a wiener dog or just had a small dog. What would be my procedure for coming to show up?
Well, just show up with the dog on a leash and a plastic bag to clean up after your dog.
Okay. Is there going to be some snow fence to, so that they aren't running around?
We're going to enclose this area, and the only dogs that are allowed in this area are the dogs that are racing. Everybody else has to be outside the snow fence on a leash.
Okay.
Yep. But we've got a little 2-foot-high snow fence, because the wieners don't jump very high. So we'll enclose this area where we're doing the interview right now.
Okay.
We've been fertilizing and watering it. The National Wiener Dog Racing Association sanctions this event.
Okay.
And we are working on getting the field in shape.
And you got the hurdles in place?
Yeah, the hurdles are in place, but they'll be going back to the shop later on because they still need to be painted.
Okay, and so we're going to have those bright, and I like the fact that you've got some bleachers set out in that. I think Looney Days is a family-friendly event, and so people want to bring their kids down. They want to be able to see this event go on. I know that they're going to be having inflatables going on down here too, so there's going to be some extra excitement. Is that going to affect the dogs at all?
No, I tell you what, those wieners are specially trained to race in this competition.
Okay.
We actually have 3 champions coming in.
You do?
One from North Mankato, one from Eden Prairie, and one from Savage. But don't be discouraged about that, because they usually don't win more than once.
Okay.
Sometimes they race all the way down the track, and then sometimes they just stop and socialize. I've had races take as long as 2 minutes.
Okay.
Because I say ready, set, go, and they say, well, now what's your name?
Now you have judges lined up. You've got toughies coming in with some special treats and some different ideas for the people that are bringing their dogs in to be racing. And so at 10 o'clock on the 10th, they can start signing up their dogs if they have not pre-registered.
That's correct. Yep, you could register on the 10th at 10 o'clock.
And that'll be right here also, the registration will be going on.
And then from 11 to 12, it's practices. In fact, actually, after you've registered, you can practice.
Okay.
Because a lot of people haven't done this before.
Right.
And we encourage those people that have never heard of this or never thought of it or never seen it, because it's just a hoot. spectators and entrants. It's just a lot of fun.
So you will be on hand, Digger, having done this before, to encourage and show the people who are first-time wiener racers, right?
Oh yeah, yep. Okay. You bring a treat.
Okay.
For example, we're going to race my wieners here in a few minutes, and I've got a pocket full of ham chunks. that makes my dogs happy. But some people will, I've got one former champion that's coming up from Savage. He's got a big Culligan water jar full of tennis balls.
Oh, okay.
And he picks out his favorite tennis ball. He'll knock over the bucket, and there's probably 50 balls in there, and he picks out the ball that he wants to race with for that race. So bring a treat, bring a piece of ham.
Bring a toy or whatever that they're going to want to be doing.
Yep, but then the one owner sits up on the starting line and one owner sits at the finish line. And then we say ready, set, go, and the owner in the start line lets go of the wiener dogs, and the guy with the ham is down on that end.
So we're gonna give you a show on how this actually is going to work, and you got your dogs here, and so I think it's going to be good because what you're going to see is somebody extremely inexperienced. That's being me, holding on to the dogs, and you're going to see someone who has taken on this National Wiener Dog for races for the Looney Days and created it for us, the very experienced guy at the other end. And you're going to see how this can happen. And so I really want everybody to know that Looney Days is going to be fun. We got the 5K race going on. Be sure you register for that. You got the Wiener Dog races. You don't have to pre-register, and bring your dog. And I just thank you, Digger, for bringing some excitement and bringing your wiener dogs and other people's wiener dogs to town. And
it's a new event. It's a new event, and you know it's great for Looney Days.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. And
yes,
so
it is.
If you've got a wiener dog or a Chihuahua or anything with what you got to require,
short legs.
Short legs.
Yep, short legs.
Okay, no black labs, right?
Yep, no black labs.
Bring the black labs, and they can be spectators. And you bring your wiener dog, and we'll show you here in about a minute how it's going to happen. All right, thanks, Digger.
You bet.
So here we are. We're getting ready to give you an example of what you're going to have to see, but just add that by numbers and numbers and numbers, because there's going to be a lot of these wiener dogs and a lot of your dogs that are going to be here racing. So Digger, if you want to get on that end, I'll hang on to Gus here, and we're going to see what's going to happen. All right, Gus, you think you're going to be ready? I got a treat for you, and I think there's more treats for you as you get to the end. Yes, I think that there is.
Ready,
so
set,
is everybody
go.
Ready to watch the first wiener dog to race on our track? Ready?
Ready, set, go. Come on, Gus.
Go, Gus.
Come on, Gus. Come on, Gus. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, that's a good Gus.
Boy.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
a
Gus
good
did a pretty
Gus.
good job. So there we are. Come to the Vergas on August 10th for Looney Days and see the National Wiener Dog races. You have a good day in Vergas.